The process to elect the executive body of the Jamaica Cricket Association will not take place for at least another 2 months, as the annual general meeting and elections set for May 28 have been postponed. Garfield Jones tells us more.
Dr. Donovan Bennett's reign as president of the JCA is set to continue for the next couple of months. This as constitutional requirements were not met in time to meet the deadline for the annual general meeting and elections. Speaking with TVJ Sports on Friday, Dr. Bennett outlined the reasons for the postponement.
There has been some question of the legality of changes that were made at the last annual general meeting that we had.
Yes.
So I was uncomfortable with some of the changes because some of the changes were brought on the floor and voted upon. And there's a 21-day period that our constitution requires for any motion like that to be considered at any meeting.
Dr. Bennett says after consultation with his legal team, it was thought best to delay the process.
On the advice of our legal person, Dr. Lloyd Barnett, right? Yeah. On his advice, we decided to postpone the meeting so that we can have all these things taken in the 21-day period and then voted upon. Right?
Dr. Bennett, who was elected back in April 2024, says the association is fully focused on hosting the West Indies and Sri Lanka white ball series. As such, he says the elections will be held at the end of that series.
We'll have to wait until after because right now we are consumed with the Sri Lanka series. We have that coming up shortly, so we'll have to deal with that before we go back to any consideration a date for the meeting.
The final game of the Sri Lanka series at Sabina Park will be on June 14. The teams will then travel to Antigua for 2 test matches. The first test bowls off on June 25, while the second and final game is set for July 3 to 7. Garfield Jones reporting for TVJ Sports.